Welcome to Three Margaritas, and the show is about to begin. Come on in and have a seat. Let us make you something healthy to eat. Three margaritas and keto cooking.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Three Margaritas and Keto Cooking with Alan. I'm he is me. I'm going to continue to do that rhyme for the rest of the time. Oh, look at me being a poet, didn't know it. Anyway, let's move on. Have I got the recipe for you? I cooked it last week. I've never had a sandwich more delicious in my life. It is the honey, pepper, pimento, cheese, chicken sandwich. Now this has got Southern written all over it. And y'all gonna love this thing. So let me show you how we make this, all right? Come on with me. Okay, so one thing I do want to tell you guys, I'm sitting here today 75 pounds down. Keto works, or it does for me. All right, moving on. The first ingredient in any recipe we do up in this kitchen, up in this house. Pinkies up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a sip. We're gonna reflect on this beautiful day. All right, let's go. Let's move on. All right, so if you will notice, I've got a chicken breast. So we're just doing 2 portions for 2 people right now. This whole recipe can feed up to 6. You measure it and make it how you want to. So I flatten them out. This is going right in here into this substance. Now this, guys, it calls for pickle juice, and there's a little pickle juice in here. But also, I use the juice of some pickled jalapeños, and we're gonna let that sit there and marinate for about 15 minutes. If it goes a little bit longer, guys, that's okay. Don't worry about that, okay? So our first step is to marinate this chicken in pickle juice or pickled jalapeno juice, whatever you like, okay? So come with me, let me show you the next step. Okay, so our first step is to make our pimento cheese or our honey pepper pimento cheese chicken sandwich. Off camera earlier, I shredded about half a block of sharp cheddar cheese. Okay, so it calls for a teaspoon of jalapeno. That's gonna depend on your spice level, okay? We like some spicy. We're some spicy people. So I cut up about, I would say, half a jalapeno. Going right in here, guys, okay? It also calls for half or a whole jar of pimentos. I'm not doing that. I'm doing about a quarter of a jar because they have carbs. Now, understand, I'm making a lot of pimento cheese because we're going to eat this throughout the week, okay? It also calls for about 2 tablespoons of avocado. Trust me, it's delicious. So I got 2 heaping tablespoons in here, okay? Putting that right in there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this a good mix around and try to smash up my avocado some, because our next step is we're going to add some mayonnaise in here. Calls for about a tablespoon of mayonnaise, but y'all listen, you might need to add more. It depends on how creamy you want it, okay? So you're gonna make it to how you want it. I'm taking out a tablespoon. This is a country tablespoon, y'all don't judge me. That is a heaping tablespoon right there, okay? So I'm gonna mix this on around and incorporate this in my pimento cheese. Is it gonna be enough? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Looks like it might be. And I'm also going to try to smash this avocado up, okay? So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm just going to mix this up. Nothing to see here. I'll see you in just a second. Okay, so that's our pimento cheese made. Now, guys, understand, I did have to salt this, and you're going to have to salt it as well. I salted it to my taste. I don't know what to tell you what that measure is, okay? You're going to have to taste your pimento cheese to make sure it has the salt consistency that you want, okay? So we're done with this for the moment. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put a lid on it, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and I'm going to take it back out when we need it again, okay? I still got my chicken marinating. We got about 8 more minutes left on that, so I will see you then, okay? Okay, so our chicken's marinated, our pimento cheese is made, so there's just a few more steps, and we're going to start doing this, guys, okay? So I'm going to take my chicken out. Actually, let me pour off this juice first, okay? All right, so if you'll notice, I've got about 3/4 of a cup of flour right here, okay? We are gonna season this flour up. I need me a whisk. Okay, I'm gonna use this whisk. All right, so I have paprika, okay? I have onion powder. I have garlic powder. I have salt. I have pepper. All right, so I'm gonna start mixing this up, just whisking this in here to get all that stuff incorporated into this flour. And I'm gonna remove my chicken, guys, because I'm gonna season my chicken too. Not with all the stuff we just used, just salt and pepper. So that is our batter seasoned, and as well as our chicken. I'm gonna take an egg, guys, right here. And I'm also gonna take some of this Organic Valley heavy whipping cream because it has no carbs, okay? This is gonna help that batter stick to the chicken. It's gonna be delicious, you're gonna see. I'm just gonna whisk this around and mix all this together with that egg, okay? Okay, so you see I have protection because I don't like the flour up under my fingernails and all up on me, but guys, I need to take a minute. We just had a tragedy. No cooking show is perfect, especially when I'm involved, because I'm very, very clumsy. Look what I did to our fine china. Look what I did to it. That cost a whole $1.25 at the $1.25 tree. Look at that. I'm so mad. All right, we got to move on. All right, so now we're going to begin the process of frying our chicken. Okay, so I got my little dredging station. Chicken, like I showed you a while ago, this is heavy whipping cream and an egg. It's going to make that batter stick, okay? So get it good and on that chicken. All right, so on there, we're going to the flour. Yes, it's going to make a mess, but that means it's some good stuff. Make sure that flour is all up in there, okay? Every nook and cranny. Granny. All right, guys, and so what we're going to do is we're going to fry this chicken for about 5 minutes on 375, okay? But always, 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 always temp your chicken to make sure it is 165 degrees internally, okay? So here we go. Okay, guys, so that is our chicken done, okay? You'll notice I have buns right here. We're gonna toast these buns for about 2 minutes at 500 degrees, broil in your oven, okay? Just get that little crunchy element to it, okay? So let me take this chicken out, because there's one more element I need to add to this chicken, okay? Perfect. All right, so we're gonna put some honey on top of this chicken. This is a honey substitute, has no carbs, very few calories, but it tastes just like honey. It's expensive, but we love it, all right? This is gonna be up to your taste. I have discovered that it's really good if it has a good amount on there, okay? All right, perfect, guys. Understand, to build this sandwich, when your buns are toasted, you want to put some pickled jalapeños on the bottom. Set your chicken breast on top of that. Do a generous helping of pimento cheese on top of that chicken breast. Some more pickled jalapeños. Put your top bun on and enjoy everything this sandwich has to offer. It's so delicious, okay? This recipe has 7 net carbs, 822 calories. It's a little heavy in those calories, guys, so be careful on the days. This is something you want to eat when you're not having a lot of calories throughout your day, okay? Couple shout outs. Mr. Charles on the TikToks. Thank you for becoming my friend. I'm so glad we are close together. We are neighbors. I'm so glad to know and have met you. And Luis Salazar, you are liking us, reposting us, and sharing us. We love you, and we thank you so much. Guys, we're on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Also, on Friday nights, Saturday night, and Sunday nights at 7 o'clock, we do a TikTok Live. So you want to come in for that, okay? We love y'all.